the Henson razor and the Thorn, Leaf Shaves Thorn razor. But it is the 2.0. You can tell that there's the cuts in the back, you know, go all the way down. There's no break here like there was in the old ones. And one other thing I wanted to mention, on this one, I don't know about the last one, see that circle right there? That is a tungsten insert. So, you know, when you're putting this 3-piece razor together, when you're tightening it down, it's not going to strip out, which, you know, I've never heard anybody mention that on all the reviews I've been watching. So, you know, I wanted to state that, but I think this is going to be a really good review. And I'm going to be using the feather blade in both of those because with the Henson, it did really well with a feather blade. I've got about 4 days growth. All right, so I got everything soaking. I'm going to put some water on my face here. This is my first shave since 2022. Just got some Bloom water here. I'm going to be using Sterling soap. Start hydrating my face. And get the rest of that out of there. Yeah, it's gonna pop good. Okay. Alright. Got my T3 knot by Simpson. Great knot, synthetic. I mean, literally, that's all you have to do. You don't have to let this thing soak. And I'm just gonna go right into my puck for a face lather here. And that's, you know, I think one of the big reasons why I like this soap so much is because I face lather a lot with it, and I'm spending all that time on my face, you know, making that lather, other than, you know, spending all that time in the bowl. I'm spending more time on my face when I face lather. So the last few shaves I've been showing a lot of my, what's that? Looks like a piece of soap. I did throw that Sterling soap, you know what I mean, because I was starting to see the bottom of it, so I threw it in the microwave and melted it a little bit. Have you guys ever tried that? Well, don't go over about 15 seconds, because I think I put it in for 20, and it took like a day for that. I mean, it was like gel. Scared me. I thought I almost, you know, lost the soap. So yeah, but it did you know, I was able to reshape the soap, and I'm digging it. Going down for some more water. Okay. All right, we're going to call that good. To load the Henson, I have one shave on this. I don't know if you remember the video I did a few weeks ago with the, you know, going through all the different safety razors. So I had a bunch of these feather blades laying around. So I'm just going to use those up. And I'm just, again, the nice thing is it has that tungsten screw in there. You can see it real good right there. Just put it right on top. Take the barrel, which, you know, this is all made out of aluminum, so you don't have to worry about your razor stripping. A lot of people with other razors, you know, which we all love, you know, some people have problems with things stripping. And then the, you know, Leaf Thorn, this is the updated version that they sent in. I'm just going to load it on the post. I like putting the tabs where you break them down. That's how I get a good shave. If I put them up, it seems like it changes the blade gap, at least for me. Let's go down with it here. Okay, looks great to me. So let's go in with the Henson first. We're gonna go with Henson on this side. Now, just for your knowledge, this only weighs 38 grams. So if you put a DE razor blade in it, those weigh a gram. So it's 39 grams total. Wow, I really needed to shave too. Struggling a little bit there. That's a lot of growth. Okay, down below. Okay, great pass there. Now in for the leaf thorn. Can feel a little more of the blade. Well, not on that pass. Good on the first one. All right, up top, probably just gonna do it with this one. Detailing these leaf razors, they do the best job. I mean, because you can get inside your nose, you don't have to worry about cutting anything. And you can just hear that razor just slicing right through all this. All right, let's give that a rinse. Okay. That over here. Face is very slick. Probably should have dried it off a little bit. I'll just work this soap in a little bit more than I normally would for a second pass. So I've been getting a lot of really good comments from everybody. A lot of people have purchased the either the leaf, thorn, or the twig, or the Henson lately. Just a ton of comments down below, and we're having some great conversations down there. Thanks so much for that. God, I had 700 new subscribers last month. That's killer. That's really nice. 1 month. Thanks, everybody. And when you're watching, don't forget to smash that like button, because it does help the algorithm, shoot this video out across people that, don't watch this channel. Going in with the Henson across the grain. I mean, smooth, very smooth. Missed a spot there on the first pass. slight chatter there. Okay. Thorn. I mean, which one's smoother? I'm gonna have to say probably the thorn. I mean, they're both smooth though. I mean, to say one's better than the other is hard. But watch down here. This one won't skip. See how I just cut right through that? All right, let's clean that up. Well, I mean, I gotta say, they're about the same. I feel a little more irritation over here, but they both left about the same amount down there. I'm gonna go do a touch-up pass. The blade didn't skip that time. Okay. It didn't skip that time. It's smooth. It is smoother than the thorn, but the thorn, I mean, not by much. But don't forget as well, this is a medium aggression, razor that I'm putting it up against. Give that a rinse and go over the shave. Okay. Yeah, a little stinging over here. Nothing. 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 Ooh. A lot of stinging right here. Oh, man. Yeah, I can feel that. That feather blade and that thorn razor. I was gonna put a Gillette Nasset in it, but I wanted to do a fair comparison. But yeah, that with a feather blade, it's too aggressive. For me, I can get a better shave out of it with a different razor blade. Yeah, nothing down here on the Henson side. Just from the thorn side. Wow, that's amazing. But one thing to keep in mind is that feather blade in that razor is not my, best setup. Like I said, that Gillette Nasset or a Vashad, great setup in, either the twig or the thorn for me. And that's one thing to keep in mind when you're buying blades or variety packs. If you find a blade that works in, say one of your safety razors, it's most likely going to work very well in another one. But in this case, feather blades are a little too aggressive for me in the thorn, but it seems to be the best setup for me so far in the Henson. So, go figure that one out. But I think most people own, feathers or Gillette Platinums or Perma-Sharps, which in my mind, they're all pretty much right there, you know what I mean, for sharpness. I do think the Platinums and the Perma-Sharps are a little smoother than the feather, just my personal opinion. But, when you want a sharp, consistent shave, a feather is a great starting point. And I've got 100 of them. So, that's what I did. So now that I got that going on up here, I'm gonna apply some, great products that I found this year. Thayer's witch hazel. This stuff, I'm pretty impressed with it. It's leaving my skin real soft, And I've only been using it now for a few weeks, and it doesn't have any alcohol in it, so you don't get that, you know, on your face, which I don't want that. I mean, if you have sensitive skin, you probably don't want that either, you know, because that's just gonna hurt. Okay, and then, you know, that was another great product I found this year. And then, you know, other products that I found in 2022, Nivea shaving balm. And what else I tried, I wanted to bring this out. Since that Nivea shaving balm is so good, I tried this stuff this year. I rebought this already. I just ordered 3 more bottles of this. This is a brand new bottle. Inexpensive, good stuff. Really good stuff. Yeah, so, you know, I just wanted to share that with you. So going in with that Nivea. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a head shave today. Which one's a better shave today? Cheeks are pretty much the same. I think they're both the same, but it stung a little bit more over here with the thorn. So today, the Henson AL-13 won the shave off. So great razor, but the thorn, again, one hell of a razor, just wrong blade. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you want to watch the comparison I had with the Henson razor to the Twig, check it out right here.